So as we head to the next destination, this is a little bit of the dark history in Bangkok, talking about the plague before. Now, what was said is it was known as the Ghost Gate. So when people would die from the plague, they would bring them outside the walls of the city. And this location I'm about to take you to, known also as the Ghost Gate, and a man-made hill that leads to a view, there was thousands, if not more, of bodies. So let's move on to the legend. It said up to 60,000 people passed away. This place was used as the crematorium, unfortunately, and out of the estimated 400,000 people living here, Bangkok lost about 15% of its population. So where exactly is Wat Saket Temple? Let's take a look on the map and get a little more information. It's not far from the Grand Palace and Chinatown, and it's very close to the Chao Phraya River. More importantly, I'm gonna need to get a ride, so let's go. This is the best form of transportation other than the subway or the train if you need to get around on the surface. Most of these guys will take you for under $3 and you can shoot between traffic. Well, hopefully we can get around. Saket, or the Golden Mound, and this has the most history and I think the most interesting part of Bangkok, one of the most interesting parts. So this place was actually a burial ground for over 60,000 people during the 18th century when a massive plague swept through Bangkok. Now Wat Saket here, the Golden Mound, was outside the gates of the city, and as you can see behind me, they took all the people who died and their bodies and brought them right here to Wat Saket. Now there were so many bodies and they were burning for so long that the white smoke in the air and the stench of the dead bodies attracted vultures. Now there's some sculptures over here of vultures, and apparently people could see the vultures for miles and miles around. And when people come here for this iconic viewpoint, I think a lot of people don't know the history, which, you know, is a little sad, but definitely very interesting. So behind me, you can see all the grave sites, which is very sad. And then you can see the vultures up above, the statues of the vultures. And so this is what I was talking about before. This was such a massive point for all the people that had passed away from not only the plague, but later they actually had an epidemic of cholera, if I can say it there. And that compounded that. Now, some signs say 30,000. I read other things that say up to 60,000. And then obviously they had a problem, vultures coming down. I don't know how many, but I'm guessing well over 500 to 1,000 vultures coming here, as this was kind of the place that you could smell the sense of death. That. Oh man. So the stupa up here is around 58 meters tall. Back in the day, this was the highest point in Bangkok. So in the 1700s, 18th century, it gets as high as this. Now this mound is called the Golden Mound, or Wat Saket. It's all man-made. So if you're looking for a place at sunset, this is definitely one of the locations in Bangkok you definitely need to come to. It's around 5 o'clock right now. It is man-made. Takes you around 10 minutes to get to the top. It's about 100 baht to get inside. Very easy to get to the top. Very beautiful. A lot of history, but a lot of people don't know that this actually was a massive cemetery and crematorium back in the day. Well, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to see some of my other videos. Iceland, Mexico City, biggest pyramid in the world. I was just hiking with monkeys. That was pretty fun up in Hua Hin, Thailand. So check those out. Definitely leave me a comment if you have any questions about anything. I always like to do little collabs or talk to people or answer any questions. I love traveling. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later.